Hello, Crawlumins. Welcome to Crawl, where we gather under midnight skies to find peace, purpose, and inspiration. I'm your host, Elle, your Crowlite, and I'm so glad you're here for episode 6 of the Quiet Struggles two-part series. Today's episode will explore a struggle that so many of us face but rarely pause to address: burnout. The balancing act of adulting, managing education, careers, relationships, and self-care can be overwhelming. When life feels like an endless to-do list, we forget one simple truth: we're human, not machines. I've been there too. I'll share my story, along with practical ways to recognize burnout, set boundaries, and find balance amidst the chaos. Let's inspire and spread gratitude, creating wings of positivity under the moon. I remember a time when I felt completely burnt out. I was juggling so many roles, trying to be a good daughter, sister, student, fiction writer, job seeker, and friend, all at the same time. Felt like the weight of the world was on my shoulders. There were moments when the smallest inconvenience would make me burst into tears or frustration. I felt exhausted, not just physically, but emotionally. Despite feeling like I was crumbling, I kept pushing forward because I thought I had to. But even in those moments, I was surrounded by patience, love, and care. My mother's quiet acts of unconditional love reminded me I wasn't alone, even when I felt like a burden. My male best friend unknowingly became a source of rescue and comfort during that difficult time. Eventually, I realized what I truly needed: rest. I took a long leave of absence from school, giving myself the time to breathe and reset. It wasn't easy, but it taught me something crucial. Rest isn't a luxury, it's necessity. Burnout can easily overwhelm us. We're focused on pushing forward. Please don't ignore these warning signs. First, emotional exhaustion, feeling drained and unable to cope with even small challenges. Next, detachment, losing interest in things you once enjoyed or feeling disconnected from others. Another one is decreased productivity, struggling to focus or accomplish tasks. Lastly is physical symptoms like headaches, sleepless nights, or a constant sense of fatigue. Burnout thrives in silence. Many of us don't recognize it because we normalize the stress of adulting. We tell ourselves this is just how life is, but it doesn't have to be. One of the most powerful things to combat burnout is learning to set boundaries. Here are a few strategies. First, prioritize rest. Schedule breaks into your day, even if it's just 10 minutes to breathe or stretch. Next is to learn to say no. It's okay to turn down commitments that feel overwhelming or unnecessary. Another one is to define your non negotiables. Identify what's most important to you, whether it's the time with family, creative pursuits, or self care. And Protect those priorities. Lastly, delegate or ask for help. You don't have to do everything on your own. Lean on your support system when you need to. When I look back on my experience, what helped me the most, aside from rest, was gratitude. Even during those hardest moments, I found comfort in the small things. My mother's patience, my friend's support, and the love that surrounded me. Mindfulness also became a powerful tool, taking time to be present in the moment, whether through prayer, journaling, or simply pausing to breathe, helped me find clarity and peace. Gratitude and mindfulness don't erase the challenges we face, but they help us shift our perspective. They remind us of the beauty in life, even when it feels overwhelming. If you're feeling burnt out right now, I want you to know it's okay to pause. You don't have to carry everything all at once. And sometimes, the best thing you can do for yourself and for those around you is to take a step back and rest. Life isn't about being perfect or having it all together. It's about finding balance, being kind to yourself, and appreciating the journey no matter how messy it gets. Remember, burnout is not a failure, it's a signal that you need to nurture yourself. Listen to it and take the steps to heal. Thank you for spending time with me on this episode of Crawl. Burnout is a quiet struggle that so many of us face, but together we can find ways to overcome it with grace and gratitude. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who needs encouragement. Let's keep inspiring and supporting one another as we navigate this journey called life. Until next time, remember it's okay to rest. The moon and stars will still be there to guide you when you're ready to rise again. Take care, Crowlites, and I'll see you under the moon.